Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram. And as you know, the World Cup is all over. West Indies are the newly crowned champions of T20 World Cup 2012. As I said, a slight clarification here. One of the persons was actually mentioning that I had made an error by saying that it was West Indies. When I said that, it said the West Indies won a World Cup after 33 years. What I really meant was 1979 was the last time, as I said, the West Indian former captain and ICC member Clive Lloyd actually lifted the cup, and then this was the T20 World Cup 2012, where Darren Sammy was the proud recipient of the World Cup 2012, representing the West Indies. Now, there was a slight comment passed saying that I didn't know that the West Indies won the ICC title in 2004 in England. Well, I was pretty much aware about that, but what I wanted to clarify, I've already clarified that through my comments box, but I would just like to come on air here and just air my views, saying that the ICC title 2004 was not something akin to a World Cup. You can't call that a World Cup according to me. World Cup is a World Cup which is held every 4 years as far as 50 overs are concerned, and every 2 years as far as T20s are concerned. So that's what I ideally meant. I hope I'm clearing all the doubts for whoever friends and subscribers who have been watching this and probably having the doubts and saying that, oh, probably West Indies have already won the title in 2004. How come Ram is saying that the title was 33 years? Yes, it is still. If it's a World Cup, it's a gap of 33 years. Hope this all settles all the doubts that people have in their minds. Well, now going forward from here, World Cup is over. Cricket never ends. Well, we know that tomorrow we are having the Champions League. This is another fixture which is an annual fixture every year now. The Champions League T20, which actually combines, it's a very good thing to have according to me, because what it does is it picks up all the teams which have been doing well domestically well, that is they are on the top, and also the IPL. We have a lot of Sri Lankan Premier League, Indian Premier League, we have the Big Bash, everything. So whoever has won are competing. So that's a good competition. What the Champions League T20 does, it brings in a lot of entertainment. There are a lot of youngsters who get an opportunity to pit themselves against some very good names, big names, and that gives them an opportunity. It's also for the people to watch them and see how they go, and basically what happens is that this actually gives them an international ticket to international cricket, because what happens is they come into the respective teams, because the selectors make note of it. Everyone starts watching them, seeing, so if they are contributing, then when the time comes to selection, these players who played in this T20 Champions League gets a look in. There are a lot of players who have done that. Sunil Narine, you would remember, he became a real phenom after coming into the Champions League T20 for West Indies, and then he slowly got into the West Indies team. Now he has become a regular in the West Indies cricket team. So that's just one example. Now going forward, what are the new things which are happening this time in the Champions League T20? Now the Champions League T20 is going to be played in South Africa, but they are going to start off with some qualifiers. So let's talk about the qualifiers first. So that is something which is happening, something new. As you know, Mumbai Indians are the ones who last time won the cup in 2011, beating the Royal Challengers Bangalore. So this time, well, as far as tomorrow is concerned, tomorrow is the first day of the Champions League 2020 tournament, and even though you wouldn't say really the official start, because what happens is tomorrow there are going to be 1, 2, 3, there are going to be 5, 6 qualifying tournaments which are going to be played. Now Yuva Next, as you know, this is something new. Yuva Next is the one who actually won the inaugural Sri Lankan Premier League. So they are going to clash against Yorkshire at the New Wanderers Stadium, Johannesburg, tomorrow. And then we are having one more match tomorrow, another qualifying tournament in Pool 1, Auckland. The another good thing which is happening as far as Champions League is concerned, as you know, Pakistan have never got an opportunity in the Champions League T20, but this time, yes, the opportunity has come to them. The Sialkot Stallions, who were the champions there in the domestic tournament in Pakistan would be playing in the qualifying tournament, and they are taking on Auckland tomorrow at the new Wanderers Stadium here in Johannesburg. Now, as far as 10th October is concerned, there are two more matches coming in the qualifying tournament Pool 1. Auckland take on Hampshire. Now, Hampshire, you know, they were on a real high there in the English county. They won 2 major titles, and this match is going to be played at Supersport Park in Centurion. There will be another Supersport Park Centurion match, and that will be in the qualifying tournament Pool 2, where Trinidad and Tobago would be taking on Yorkshire. England are also participating for the first time. So that is another new thing which is happening in this Champions League T20. Now, the qualifying tournament, another one which is going to be played at the new Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg, that will be on 11th of October. Trinidad and Tobago takes on UR Next. And another one more qualifying tournament, Hampshire will take on Sialkot Stallions, and that will bring an end to the qualifying tournaments. Now, what it does is, as far as UR Next, Yorkshire, Auckland, Sialkot Stallions, Hampshire, Trinidad and Tobago, everyone are vying for a place. So they have to really qualify. Only if they qualify, they would be in a position to go and play in this Champions League T20. So that's a real test for them. So that is something we are seeing, which is something new in the Champions League T20. But we are all looking forward to it. Now that is something. Now the other thing that I would like to talk about, I don't think I'll be having enough time on my YouTube broadcast to really discuss the teams. But other good thing, well, it is going to be played in South Africa, and as you know, in South Africa there's bouncy pitches, so it will be very good to see how the players really get themselves, and especially the persons from the subcontinent getting acclimatized to the South African weather and the South African conditions prevailing there. But we are going to have a very good entertainment as far as 2020 cricket is concerned once again, and this is extending till 28th of October. So we have a lot of matches, almost 25 matches when the official Champions League starts after the qualifying tournaments. We have 25 matches. It goes into till 23rd. We are all having the qualifying matches, I would say the primary matches which are being played, and then we come on to the semi-finals, which would be in first group of A versus second group of B. That will be at Kingsmead in Durban on 25th of October. October 26th will be the second semi-final, which will be the first group B versus second group A, and the finals would be played at the new Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg on Sunday, the 28th of October, which will decide who are the Champions League T20 champions 2012. Now, the other thing that I would like to talk about now. We are talking about the teams. Tomorrow there is a match which is happening. As I said, there are the qualifying matches. Auckland are taking on Sialkot Stallions. Sri Lankan's Premier League champions UR Next are taking the Yorkshiremen, and well, as I said, Pakistan are playing for the first time. England are playing for the first time in a Champions League T20. So that is going to be very interesting. As far as England is concerned, I would like to reserve my reserve whatever I say, because probably they have played. I'm not so sure about that, so I don't want to really give a commitment. As far as Sri Lanka is concerned, yes, UR Next is the team which is playing. I mean, UR Next team is playing for the first time because they are the winners of the Sri Lankan Premier League. Now, Mumbai Indians, as I said, are the defending champions as far as the Champions League T20 2012 is concerned. Now, as I said, I won't be able to go into the team, but I can tell you which are the teams which are playing. We have the New Zealand, the squad coming in from New Zealand, and that would be Auckland champions. And then we have from India, there are 4 teams according to me. Yes, there are. One is all the teams which are coming in from the Indian Premier League, the IPL, Chennai Super Kings. Then they have Delhi Daredevils. Chennai Super Kings will be led by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Delhi Daredevils will be led by Viru is not there. Virendra Sehwag is a doubtful starter as far as Champions League is concerned because of his injury. Hampshire. Then we have the Kolkata Knight Riders squad. And as far as South Africa are concerned, they have the Lions squad which is playing. And then for India, we have the Mumbai Indians too, who are the defending champions as far as T20 cricket Cup is concerned, the Champions League Cup. Now, also from Australia, from the Big Bash, we have the Perth Scorchers team. Pakistan, they are represented by Sialkot Stallions. Australia also have the Sydney Sixers. South Africa have the Titans. West Indies have the Trinidad and Tobago Champions League T20 Yuva. Next would be from Sri Lanka, and Yorkshire from England. So this is the team composition. As I said, I wouldn't be able to go into nitty-gritties. As I said, I am short of time. I wouldn't be able to really review the teams due to shortage of time. But in the meanwhile, I like to give you some information which you already know about, but still, this is a cricket show. I need to speak about cricket. Yes, if you people don't know, when is the next World Cup, the T20 World Cup 2012, going to be held? Yes, it is going to be held in a subcontinent once again, and that is going to be Bangladesh. So Bangladesh will be hosting the T20 World Cup solely for the first time, because this is the first time that Sri Lanka held it solely, and again Bangladesh would be the ones who would be holding it on a sole basis. So that would be a real challenge for the Bangladesh, the country Bangladesh, and they would have a real challenge to really put up a very good show there for their countrymen, and that would be Bangladesh T20 World Cup in 2014. Now the other news that I'm coming in, just wanting to share, this is from the women's side. Australian women were the proud champions of the T20 World Cup when they beat England. Now the other news that's coming in is coming in from Afghanistan. The Afghanistan CEO has resigned. Shinwari has decided to resign from the Afghanistan board. Don't know what are the repercussions that are going to happen as far as Afghanistan are concerned, but that is some news that I would like to share with you. Now yesterday we were talking about Mahela Jayawardene quitting the T20 captaincy, but well, it was something on the back of his mind, whether Sri Lanka won or lost. He had already decided, he had already spoken to the Sri Lankan Cricket Board, and he had already decided that that would be curtains as far as T20 captaincy is concerned. Now probably he wants to concentrate on his batting, I can understand that, but Mahela Jayawardene, let me tell you, he has been one of those wonderful captains representing Sri Lanka. Kumar Sangakkara and Mahela Jayawardene, according to me, are one of those greatest captains. Yes, they had already had former Arjuna Ranatunga was another great captain for Sri Lanka. So, but dear fans, let's keep an eye, and I'll be there as usual with my reports, my summaries, I would say, because I wouldn't be going to the real nitty-gritty there. I'll be doing a summary of those two matches which are going to be played in the Champions League T20. And well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, let me see whether I have any other cricket news for you. Unfortunately, I think this brings me to an end as far as this cricket happening show is concerned. You can always keep an eye and rely on Ram on this cricket happening show. I'll be once again back tomorrow to give you the updates on both these matches which are going to be played, as there's a qualifying matches which are going to be played in the Champions League T20 Cup, which is going to be starting tomorrow in South Africa. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, thanks once again for your tremendous support, your tremendous cooperation, everything. As I said, you are the guys who actually helped me do this cricket show in such a motivated and enthusiastic manner, and as I said, I really love doing that. I really love bringing this cricket entertainment to you all, my dear friends and subscribers. It has been a real pleasure working with you, and as always, you people have been very, very supportive, and you are the ones who really drive my show. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, on this note, your host Ram would like to end the show, but again reminding you, dear friends and subscribers, your host Ram will be back tomorrow with the live updates on the Champions League T20, which kicks off in South Africa tomorrow with some qualifying matches. Until then, it's goodbye from your host Ram. Thank you.